Welcome back to our second part of this chapter 2 that is related to tsunami. Now we had already done up till here that the family took refuge. Refuge means I told you protection, shelter at the third floor of the hotel, and the building was strong enough so it could face the rising waves of the tsunami, the force of these three tsunami waves. Now, if this family would have just stayed on the beach, then they would also have been not alive like the other people. Smith later met other tourists who had lost entire families thanks to Tilly and a geography lesson that had been forewarned. Forewarned means उनको पहले से ही सतेज कर दिया गया था, warn किया गया था due to that lesson that Tilly had learned in her school. Tilly went back to her school in England, told her classmates about her terrifying tale, that is, fearful story. Once again, go through this and we will discuss it, of course. Answers will be sent to you. But till then, think over what would be the answer to these short questions. Like, why did Tilly's family come to Thailand? That was to enjoy Christmas. What were the warning signs that both Tilly and her mother saw? And do you think Tilly's mother was alarmed by them? And so these things, I'll be sending you the answers, need not worry. But you can also try on your own. And the last part is the third one. Look carefully at the picture of the boy and the dog. It has been already provided to you. And try to describe the things that you see using just words and phrases. Like either the teacher or one of the students can write down the words and phrases on the blackboard. But yes, at present in this current lockdown situation, we would just go through over here. Like you can see calm, blue sea, destructed or destroyed huts and all. Let's start. Before the giant waves slammed into the coast, means entered, hit the coast in India and Sri Lanka, wild and domestic animals seemed to know what was about to happen. They fled to safety. मतलब एनिमल्स को जैसे पता चल गया था कि क्या हो रहा है या क्या होने वाला था, तो वो तो अपने आप को सेफ जगह पे चले गए वो. अकॉर्डिंग टू आई विटनेस अकाउंट, आई विटनेस मतलब जिन्होंने ये देखा था अपनी आंखों से, एलिफेंट्स स्क्रीम्ड एंड रैन फॉर हायर ग्राउंड, मतलब ऊंचाई वाली जगह पे एलिफेंट्स भागने लगे. डॉग्स रिफ्यूज टू गो आउटडोर्स, डॉग तो ना ही बोल रहे थे कि हम घर के बाहर नहीं जाएंगे. फ्लेमिंगोज लेफ्ट, that is abandon their low-lying breeding areas, and zoo animals rushed into their shelters and could not be enticed to come back out. Entice मतलब उनको हम फोर्स नहीं कर पाए, वो बाहर निकल ही नहीं रहे थे, वो अपने शेल्टर एरिया में चले गए. Many people believe that animals possess a sixth sense that we don't have maybe, and they know when the earth is going to shake. शायद एनिमल्स को पहले से पता चल जाता है अपनी सिक्स सेंस से कि कुछ बहुत भयंकर होने वाला है अर्थ पे. सम एक्सपर्ट्स बिलीव दैट एनिमल्स आर मोर एक्यूट, दैट इज शार्प इन हियरिंग, विच हेल्प्स देम टू हियर और फील अर्थ्स वाइब्रेशन. अर्थ की वाइब्रेशन की फीलिंग हमें नहीं आती हो, लेकिन उनकी सेंस इतनी स्ट्रॉन्ग है, एक्यूट है कि एनिमल्स आसानी से फील कर सकते हैं. उनकी सेंस ऑफ हियरिंग भी बहुत शार्प है, that they can hear the tremor, they can sense the approaching, मतलब जो आ रहा है हमारी तरफ डिजास्टर, तो एनिमल्स को वो पता चल जाता है long before we realize what's going on. हमें पता चले उसके कई टाइम पहले उनको पता चल जाता है. We cannot be sure whether animals have sixth sense or not. फिर भी हम श्योर नहीं हैं कि एनिमल्स के पास ये सिक्स सेंस है या नहीं. बट द फैक्ट इज दैट द जायंट वेव्स दैट रोल थ्रू द इंडियन ओशन killed more than 150,000 people in a dozen countries. But not many animals have been reported dead. तो ऐसे कहा जाता है कि लाखों लोग मरे, लेकिन एनिमल्स के मरने का कोई रिपोर्ट हमें नहीं मिला. Along India's Cuddalore coast, where thousands of people perished. Buffaloes, goats, dogs were found unharmed. तो इस इंडिया के कोस्ट के पास जहाँ लाखों हजारों यू कैन से नॉट लैक्स बट एटलीस्ट थाउजेंड्स ऑफ पीपल डाइड बफेलोज गोस्ट डॉग्स ये एनिमल्स को हार्म होते हुए किसी ने नहीं देखा द यला नेशनल पार्क इन श्रीलंका विच इज अ वेरी ब्यूटिफुल प्लेस नियर द कोस्ट इज होम टू वेराइटी ऑफ एनिमल्स यहाँ पे बहुत सारे एनिमल्स देखने मिलते हैं हमें इंक्लूडिंग एलिफेंट्स लेपर्ड 130 species of birds, 60 visitors were washed away from the Pentanagala beach inside this park, but no animal dead body were found. Carcasses मतलब dead body of animals. तो लोग मारे गए लेकिन इस बीच के पास हमें कोई एनिमल की बॉडी नहीं मिली एक्सेप्ट 2 water buffaloes. वाटर बफेलोज मतलब जो पानी में ही बैठे रहते हैं About an hour before the tsunami hit, people at Yala National Park had observed 3 elephants running away from this Patanangala beach. A Sri Lankan gentleman who lives on the coast near Gale, Gale is a beautiful city of Sri Lanka, said that his 2 dogs would not go for their daily run on the beach. अब गेल इतनी छोटी सी ब्यूटीफुल सिटी है वर्थ विजिटिंग येस व्हेन यू गेट अ चांस टू गो ऑसम प्लेस तो ये सिटी जहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं पुराने ज़माने के मॉन्यूमेंट्स एंड चर्च एंड ब्यूटीफुल बीच तो यहाँ पे 2 ये आदमी कह रहा है इस कोस्ट का रहने वाला कि 2 डॉग्स जो रोज बीच पे वॉक पे वो ले जाता उस दिन उन्होंने ना कह दिया वो गए ही नहीं दे आर यूजुअली एक्साइटेड टू गो ऑन एन आउटिंग बीच लाइक वॉक बट ऑन दैट डे दे रिफ्यूज टू गो और शायद उस आदमी और कुत्तों की जो लाइफ उस डॉग्स की वजह से बच गई एंड मोस्ट प्रोबेबली सेव्ड हिज लाइफ अगर वो जाता उस दिन रोज की तरह डॉग को लेके बीच पे तो शायद वो मर जाता तो थैंक्स टू हिज डॉग्स 6th sense I would say over here. So end of this chapter and here is a comprehension check where you can once again go through answers will follow your video after some time. So let's see a short movie over here related to this chapter.
The story recounts a few incidents of bravery and quick thinking during the tsunami of 2004. Ignatius lived on Kachal Island in the Andamans with his family. On 26th December 2004, his wife felt the tremors and woke him. The family ran outside. In the confusion, 3 of his children ran in one direction with him. The other 2 children, his wife and father-in-law, ran in another direction and were swept away by the towering waves. Sanjeev was a policeman on Kachal Island. He saved his family and then jumped into the water to rescue the cook's wife, but they were both swept away. The giant waves also swept Meghna, her parents and more than 70 other people into the sea. She floated in the sea for 2 days, holding on to a wooden door. She was brought to the shore by a wave. When Meghna was rescued, she was walking on the seashore in days. Little Almas and her family were visiting Nankauri Island for Christmas when the tsunami struck. While they were running from the waves, her father and grandfather were swept away. Then her mother and aunts were swept away too. Almas climbed onto a floating log of wood and fainted. She woke up in a hospital. Almas was so traumatized that she refuses to talk about the incident. British schoolgirl Tilly Smith and her family were on a vacation in Thailand. Tilly was standing with her mother on the beach when they saw the sea rising and foaming. Tilly remembered the video of a tsunami that her geography teacher had shown in the class 2 weeks before. She screamed and asked her family to run away from the beach. She was so insistent that many other tourists also left the beach with them. They ran to the third floor of the hotel and stayed safe. It is believed that animals possess a sixth sense or have more acute hearing that helps them hear or feel Earth's vibration when we cannot. Although 1.5 lakh people were killed when the tsunami struck coastal India and Sri Lanka, the animal casualties were far less. In Yala National Park in Sri Lanka, people observed elephants running away from the beach an hour before the tsunami hit. One Sri Lankan man attributes his safety to his dogs, which refused to go for their daily run on the beach that day.
So with this, we complete our chapter over here and see you soon with chapter 2 of social studies. Thank you. Take care.